that like really surprised me, I thought were crazy, right? The first thing I discovered on Sunday was that I can drive all the way from my house in Clemsey to my church in Westlakes, and the whole trip I only have to change lanes twice. Like that's cool, right? It's a long trip. The second thing I discovered later that day was that no one fucking cares. No one. Hey, Michael, how are you? How's your week been? Oh, great, thanks. So I just discovered I can drive from Clemsey to here, and I have to change lanes twice. Yeah. Hey, how are you? So yeah, I'm Christian. Stay with me. I'm part of a select group of Christians that I like to call the good ones. You may not have heard about us because we keep our bloody mouths shut. I've been going to this church for a while, and I like it, but I haven't been going there my whole life. Like, before I went to this church, I was what you'd call a non-practicing Catholic, which means I still believed in Jesus, but I had to carry a small statue of him around my neck to remind me he was still there. Hey, do I want to go to a strip club? Yeah, sure. Oh, hold on. See, I love these guys. They're a great bunch of guys, but they still do have two issues that they share with the rest of the Christians that I struggle with. And the first is that they still think being gay is a sin. And I've asked them, why is being gay meant to be a sin? And they go, well, these guys have chosen a lifestyle that God doesn't want for them. And I'm like, they don't choose to be gay. You don't see a heterosexual man sitting there thinking, well, the tits are fun to play with, but if I have sex with a man, I don't have to get married later. And they're like, but Michael, the Bible expressly forbids any stooping between a man and another man. And I'm like, is that the exact wording it uses? Because I've read the whole thing. I don't think there's one mention of the word stooping in the whole Bible. Which is weird when you think about it, because the whole thing was written by Jews. I hate myself. So yeah, I do struggle with that, but really it's been going on for a long time. Like, it's like a war going on between the Christians and the gays. And let me tell you, the gays are making a comeback. It used to be hard being gay, now it's harder being Christian. Like, you meet someone and they tell you they're gay, you're like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. If you meet someone and they tell you they're Christian, it's like, okay. Look, I don't respect the choice of lifestyle you're living, but I respect your right to have it. Just don't touch me. Have you ever tried telling your parents you're Christian? Mom, Dad, I'm Christian. No. No, you're not. Yeah, Dad, I am. Why, did I not raise you right? It's got nothing to do with the way I was raised, Dad. I was born this way. So wait, all this time, you were bringing those boys over to your house and spending all those hours locked in your room. You guys were, yeah, Dad, we were praying. Oh, get out of my house. So that's the first problem. The second problem is that on the odd occasion, they will still try and convert someone. And they don't do it by, like, in that whole run-the-wall preacher kind of way, like, oh, you're a sinner, you're going to hell, blah, blah, blah. They'll try and ingratiate themselves to people so that they'll discover what an awesome bunch of people they are and realise that, therefore, Christianity must be the one true religion. Right? And there was one time in particular where we had a dinner party and they invited, one of them invited a Muslim friend of his over. And this friend was laughing along, having a great time. He was making friends. He was enjoying himself. But I knew the real reason he was there. And so I waited for the opportune moment when the laughter was at its loudest. And I leaned across the table at him and whispered in his ear, "Run! It's a trap." I'm Michael D'Agostino, thanks. Yay.